Hey everyone, so I've been talking for 5 minutes. No problem, could be worse. It's been a while since I streamed, so I forgot to hit the live transmission button. Anyway, I'm gonna start again. So, what I was saying. Okay, so first of all, sorry. It's been, first of all, good night, good evening, good day, good morning to everyone. Welcome to my stream once again. I'm sorry, I know I'm late. This was supposed to be done, but I've been very busy and lots of work. Maintaining machines, it's not easy. So, and I need this machine to be changed. So, yeah, I decided I need to start it. So, like I said, but I forgot to hit the transmit. This is my Trident 350. Since I have a Trident 300 cube and a Voron 2.4 350, I decided to turn this one into a Tridex because I really like the dual head thing and whatever. And I'm gonna do it. So I want to thank to Lab 4450. They are supporting this conversion. It's not a huge thing, but it's something, and I asked them if they want to support it. I only needed a couple things, so I'm not complaining at all, but I can say they are only supporting with this because this is the only thing I asked, so, and they agreed to it, so I have to thank them very much. I was gonna do it anyway, so everything counts. So I asked them if they wanted to support me on this. They agreed. They made me a good discount actually on some stuff I needed. I asked them, "Oi, Joaquim, como é que é?" I asked them for some top hardware for the heads, and they provided a big discount on them. So I have their box here. I'm gonna opening. I opened it just to check if it was, but I saw it was some more stuff here. So I want to thank them again. The link for their store is on the description. They are online store here in Portugal, so they have great quality stuff. Usually more hardware and Voron stuff related, but they are expanding, so take a look. They have good stuff at good prices and high quality. So yeah, today it's gonna be a chill stream. I'm just gonna show what I'm doing, and I'm maybe start disassembling this. I still need to print some parts. We're gonna have fun. Então, Joaquim, como é que é? O que é que andas a fazer? Nunca mais aí passaste, pá. So, let me get this guy to the side, or maybe I just move the camera here. Maybe it's better. Yeah, I'll move it to the side. This thing, it's huge and it weighs a lot. Yeah, it's okay. So, hardware. So I'm gonna use this IDEX cable for the umbilicals. I think this is quite rigid. This was recommended by Steve from Steve Builds. So motors. So I need to replace the A and B motors. They are NEMA 17s. And I'm gonna replace by these. These are the ones used on the V0. These are from Moons, model MS14HS5P4 150-11. So these are 1.8 degrees, 1.4 amps. This is supposed to be badass torque. I don't know, I never used them. So 4 of them. So what more? So these are the I'm gonna use as the tool head. I'm gonna use the Clockwork 2 extruder. These are the pancake motors for it. I already have one there on that head, but I bought 2 more anyway. For the PCB, I'm gonna go with this Mellow, as I said before. These are the SP2040 Pro. So they have the TMC 20 something special Pro, whatever. Not the TMC 2009, the other one. Supposed to be better and heatless and whatever. Printed parts, so yeah, I'm gonna keep the same color scheme. So I just gonna add the second head. It's gonna be green, toxic green, like my V0. And the extruder parts, the accent parts of the head itself, it's gonna be all green, as well as the spool holders. So I'm gonna have one spool holder orange and the other green. Still some parts needed to be printed. These are the Mellow kits. Let me turn on extra light here. Let's see how this goes. The first time I'm using it. Okay, yeah, that looks like it's working. Maybe tiny less brightness. Let me see. Yeah, it is fine. So yeah, this is the usual Bontech gears and whatever for the Clockwork 2. What more? So the hot ends, I'm gonna use these cheap Triangle Labs thingies. These are like a clone or something like not a clone, but same design as the Revo. So it has the ceramic, let me grab one. It has the ceramic heater. And it's like if Revo and the V6 had a sun and this came out, I think it's gonna be good enough. I don't know. I never used this. I don't know if they are any good or not. Some people swear by it, some people don't. I don't know. We'll see. So I bought 2 of them, because I need 1 for each head, of course. What more? So let's see the stuff that Lab 4450 sent us. So I asked them for 2 tap sensors. I'm already seeing they sent 3. So thank you. Spare stuff, it's never enough. So these are the, I'm sorry, I was out of camera. These are the opto sensors. 5 volt, that's all I need for CAN. These are the 5 volt only. I asked them these because I don't like the other ones with the buck converter in it. So I see they sent me a syringe of grease for the rails. That's nice. I have a bunch, but like I said, it's never enough. Thank you very much. I didn't ask for it, so thank you. So the 2 rails, laser engraved Lab 4450. Pretty sure these are from LDO, custom made. I only opened them like that. I didn't actually took one. Someone sent me something. I'll check later. I think it was from Lab 4450. Let me check. Okay, yeah, it was. I was asking them for the stuff for the next mods, so they looks like they arrived already. So these are the screws and inserts and magnets and whatever for the top. What more? Some stickers. These are nice. Look at this. This stuff, it's awesome. Holographic stickers. Yeah, these are awesome. I'm gonna stick one in the machine when finished. Awesome stuff. Again, thank you, Lab 4450. So, what more? More stuff. What do we have more? So we have bearings, and I really like this brand from AliExpress, Fushi. Usually it's good stuff. I use them even for my work. Their bearings are very good. Gates belts, I'm gonna need a bunch. It's gonna be fun to do the IDEX belts. More bearings, flanged. I also bought some idlers, some heat sinks to have around. Not specific for this build, but I also bought this sleeve. Let me zoom out. I also bought this sleeve for the umbilical. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it or not. I couldn't find the colors I really liked, so I don't know. We'll see. What more? This doesn't matter. So rails. So as you guys know, the IDEX system uses 2 heads, so I need 2 carriages on the X yeah, on the X rail. I never really liked the rails on this kit. It's not that I have a complaint, but I never liked them. So since for the IDEX, I only need to. So let's see, the Tridex, it's not official build, so there's no actual kit for it yet, at least, and I don't think it will ever be, because with the tool changes and whatever now, I don't see a point. But I don't see many people doing this. But I really like it, so I have to do one. Anyway, so usually they recommend to buy, if you want to make a Tridex, they either you self-source it, or you buy a kit plus the changes you need to do to the kit. So usually they recommend to buy a 250 kit, since you use a 250 bed, a 250 build plate with all the heater and magnet and steel plate and whatever. And you need what? Then you need to buy extra frame pieces, larger, because you need it to be as wide as a 350, and the depth of 250. So since the Trident, it's all except the specific LDO kit for the 300, they are all 250 tall, doesn't matter, so you can use all those frames, the pillars, let's say, the vertical frame parts, and you need longer to make the front side and the back, of course, to make it wider, and you can use the 250 ones for the rest. You also need a custom piece for the bed, whatever, but since I have the 350, I had two choices. Either I could cut it down to the size, or I decided to buy new pieces of frame because the frame, it's not that expensive, especially where I found it on Poland. Cut to size, and the price was pretty cool. After, I think it was 55 euros or 50 euros. From orders from 50 euros, you don't pay the shipping. It's a no-bummer. So I decided just to buy the extra pieces instead of cutting these. And I made the same for the rails. Instead, I could cut down the rails to size, the wire rails, because they're gonna be smaller. I could cut them down, and I could. This is something I never advise to do, but in theory, well, if you have like iWin, good stuff, quality stuff, you know where it come from. If you have an iWin rail, yeah, you can buy an extra carriage for it without any problems. But with these shinies, from whatever these come by, I don't really advise you to buy an extra carriage for the MGN12, I think. I think it's an MGN12, yeah. Because you're taking a lot of risks because of like what, 15 euros or whatever. And you buy a new rail with two carriage, and you know they'll be compatible, and no headaches at all. Otherwise, you risk to buy a carriage that will like fly on the rail or not fit at all and be too tight. So yeah, I really don't advise you, unless, like I said, if you have an iWin. Yeah, there you can, even there, well, if it's not very used, but even so, I would recommend to buy just a new rail with 2 carriage and whatever, and be done with it. But yeah, if you have an iWin or no, not THK, what's the other brand? I don't remember, doesn't matter. But if you have a good rail and you like from a respectable TBI or something like that, yeah, you can buy an extra carriage. But if you're doing with the Chinese ones, yeah, I just recommend to buy a new one with 2 carriage and whatever. So that's what I did. I bought all the new rails from AliExpress, from the source guide. If you go to the Voron source guides from AliExpress, I think it's CNA, CNY, something like that, the seller. Well, you check there on the BOM. And I bought the Y and X. I'm gonna keep well, forget about it. This is only the 2.4. It's the one with the X one, the Z ones. So what I found really pleased, and I really liked it. So this is the MGM 12. This is the X one with the two carriage. Guess what? They sent me 2 bags of balls. So if I lose some balls when greasing, they sent a bag of them. Well, a bag of each, because these are MGM 12s and MGM 9s, I believe. And they sent me extras, and these are really nice. I really like them. They are really nice, smooth, tight, not falling on their weight. They are perfect. Because some people like them like not butter smooth. You want them smooth, but they like them flying away. I don't. I like them a little more on the tight side. Because if it's too loose, it will have clearance. We have gaps, and you don't want that. You want a nice tight fit. And this is what they are. This is awesome. And the extra balls are just a plush, because we never know when we remove the carriage for greasing, shit can happen. So I was talking about the frames. So these are I bought a bunch of it. Actually, this is 2. So this is hobbystore.pl, where I bought it from. Super nice. It was fast. They sent it by UPS, I believe, or was it DHL? I don't know. It was a good shipping company. Well, good, because I don't like any of them. But it was fast and cut to size. I ordered for this build and also for the 2.4, since I'm gonna put 6, I think it's 6 tool heads on that thing. I'm gonna make a top head, an hard top head on top of the machine, like a 15 centimeter, I believe. Let me see, I have the pieces here. Yeah, so these things, it's gonna be the pillars for the top head. I don't know actually how long this is. Yeah, 15. So I was speaking good of them, but I haven't actually measured the frame pieces. But guess what? I have something really cool, really new to show you. Ta-da! So I don't know if you guys know, but as I said, I work as a CNC machinist and lathe and that stuff. But usually I work with really small stuff. Usually my 200mm calipers, it's more than enough. But sometimes bigger stuff appears. And I bought 300mm calipers like 2 years ago or something. And guess what? Sometimes some stuff even bigger comes by. So I bought this. Yeah, 600mm one. That's a big thing. It's too big. It doesn't fit on camera. Oh, guess what? It doesn't have any batteries. And I haven't even turned it on to see if it works. So let me grab a battery for this, and I'll be back in 2 minutes. I need to go downstairs because I don't have any 3220s, I believe. No. Yeah, 3220s. I'll be right back. Let me see if the scenes are working since last time. Oh, I guess they are. There's a slight difference. Yeah. So I'm back. Let me grab a knife. So as I said before, I'm a CNC machinist, and yeah, it works. And I work with lathes and whatever. So measuring stuff, measuring equipment, it's a must for me. And I have my Mitutoyo stuff, but I've been working with this Shie from China stuff, and their stuff is really good for the price. So if you want a cheap caliper or a cheap micrometer, oops, I recommend their stuff because their stuff is really good for the price. And I put it to side with my Mitutoyo stuff, and I don't see at least a relevant difference from my work, especially on this kind of stuff, on this hobby stuff. These guys, they are hard to beat, I assure you. So let me zero these guys. Oh, it's actually good. Let's see how this stuff. Okay, now I'm gonna use a 600 millimeter caliper to measure a 15. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Let's see if I can show. See? That's precision, my friends. That's precision. So these are supposed to be 150 millimeters. Let me see. I don't remember how long these are supposed to be. I'm pretty sure we're gonna find out. Need to check the I don't remember. Does it? No. I don't remember this size. I remember one, it was a funny. Let me check my phone. So, where do I have it? Jesus, what's this? So, hobby. Okay, hobby store. Let me see on my account if I can. If I can see what I ordered. Don't remember. Okay. This one. So this is 232 something. Yeah, it doesn't show. Sorry. Doesn't show. Okay. It shows if I. This is 370. What is it? This one. Okay. This is the 370. This is the 232. Well, that's actually a little bigger. Just one though. Let me. It's not easy. So usually I can check, but I think they guarantee on the 5 cents of a millimeter, but this one actually is a little bigger. I don't believe this is a problem. I think this one is for the bed on the. I know you guys are not watching what I'm doing, but let me see, maybe it's something. No, I don't think so. Yeah, this one it's bigger than it should. It should be 232.0 and it's 232.4. It's not a problem. I'm pretty sure it's not a problem on the build, but even if it's a problem on the build, since it's longer, I have no problem trimming it down. So these are what? Let me see. Let's see. So these are 370, I believe. So these are supposed to be 370 to the dot. And they also have half a millimeter more. That's weird. That's weird. Let me check. Yeah, there's no problem here. We are zeroed. Yeah, same thing. 44, 47 millimeters longer. Yeah, same thing. 46 cents more. Like I said, it's not a problem. Since I can trim them down to exact length. Let me see. Let me grab a tape measurement to see if I can eyeball the half millimeter more. Oh yes, I definitely can. I definitely can. Yep, half a millimeter more. Okay. So maybe, but why have they done the 15 millimeters, the 150 ones to the exact size? So I understand if they do the all of them half a millimeter more, so people can trim them to size. Yeah, these are bang on there. Yeah, this is 2 cents lower, but that's nothing. Yeah, this is bang on as well. Okay. Let me check these ones. These ones are big ones. I'm gonna send them an email to see what they have to say about this. Yeah, this one. Because they advertise the cuts to be like within 5 cents of the requested size. And again, like I said, for me it's not a problem. Yeah, this is for, since I can just put them on a mill and trim them exactly to the size I want. But I'd rather not to if I could. Yeah, same thing, 44. They are consistent, but not on the size I required. Yeah, same thing, 44, 45. They are within 1 cent of each other's. Shouldn't be a problem since they are all, so they should be 6, I believe, right? 3 and 3, 6, yeah. So that's here. So basically they are, it's this beam here, and this beam here, and on the other side. So as long as they are the same length, it's not a problem. let me see, put them all here on top of the yeah. They are exactly the same. Yeah, shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be a problem. And I can always clamp them down on my mill, my CNC mill, and face them a little bit if needed, but I don't think it's needed because they are consistent on the size. I don't know, we'll see. So these are the beams I have to buy. I'm pretty sure this one, it's for the bed that I also need. It's the one on it's the beam on the center of the bed structure. So yeah, and these ones are for the 2.4. I'm not going into in here. So let me grab a piece of paper to tomorrow, if I remember, I'll send them an email asking about this, but it's no point. I'm not gonna complain at all. I'm just gonna ask, because if they actually advertise on their website that they are cutting specifically to size within a certain tolerance, then why don't they do it? Because if someone asks me a job and I work on this CNC business with something from a required size, and I say, sure, I can do that within a margin of 2 cents or 1 cent or whatever, and I deliver it with half a millimeter more or less, I'm pretty sure the guy won't be happy. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let me put this to this side because it's for another project. So, anyway, this was to show off my new big ass caliper, which works. I'm happy with that. What is this? I don't know. And I'm not gonna learn in here. Where is the box? It's there. So one thing about this brand of calipers, it's battery life. I don't know about this one, because let me turn it off. Usually the other ones, okay, yeah, this one too. I really like this because this thing here. Let me try to show you. So I turn it off, it's on 521. I turn it on, it's 521. Guess what? If I turn it off and move it, it will auto turn on. And if I zero it, if I move it to 0, it's 0 still. So yeah, it doesn't it basically just shut off the screen, not the actual electronics inside. So guess what? If you use it every day, it doesn't really matter. But I don't use this thing every day. I'll be happy if I use it once a month, or even once every 3 months. So the batteries don't last. Usually when I leave these devices, I don't use much, like the big micrometers. I have the micrometers to up to 125 millimeters. So 125. I daily use the 25 millimeters one. The micrometers are every 25 millimeters. So there's 0 to 25, 25 to 50, 50 to 75, 75 to 100, 100 to 125, and whatever. So I use the 0 to 25 daily, and I use the 25 to 50, let's say, every 2 days on average. So those ones I keep with the batteries on. But all the other ones I use it like once. I don't know. I have some I never used even. So if I let the battery inside and I go there like, I don't know, 2 months later, the battery is dead. That's the only complaint. Well, not 2 months, more. Maybe 3 months. I don't know, because I use them very, 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 very non-usually. Let's say it that way. Where is the black thingy? Ah, it's here. So this thingy, many people, oh, what's that for? This thingy is to open the battery compartment. And I'll leave the if I can, which I'm not sure if I can, with my fingernails, remove that thing. Let me grab a tweezers. So I always let the battery here. So when I need it, I'll just come on, cooperate with me. Okay. Let me put me inside the bag. Anyway, let me take away the big ass calipers. So, as I said before, oh god damn it, I forgot this. As I said before, there is no kit for this build, and as I said, they recommend the to buy the 250 kit and then the rest of the frames, the frame beams, to make this build, to essentially to widen it up. I need to drink some water. My throat is dry. Anyway, so but I'm doing the other way around. I have the 350 and I'm converting it to the Tridex, but the Tridex uses a 250 bed. So I need a 250 bed. I had two options. Well, actually 3 options. Either cut down the 350 bed to the 255, 254, whatever size, which I could do because I have the machines for it, but I would need to buy a new heater anyway, a new spring steel sheet. I could cut it down, but nah, no point. Since I have the 350 2.4, build plates are never too many. So I decided to. So I would have to, and if I decided to cut down the aluminum plate of this one, I would need to remove the heater, the magnet. Well, I could cut it with a magnet, but wouldn't be a great idea anyway. But I could do it, or I could just get another one, 254. They are not that expensive, I believe. I actually never checked the price, but since I have the machines, so I decided why not to just buy a good piece of aluminum plate. So I did. I bought a precision faced, I think that's how it's called, a precision faced plate of cast aluminum, 5083 cast, 10 millimeter thick, and I machined the bed, and here it is. So it was a bit scratched. It has these plastic peel, but it was a bit scratched on here. So I had to give it just a sand here to remove the burrs. You can still see it, I believe. Let me see if I can show it. So it's there, but yeah, it has a little ding there that we can really see. Yeah, there it is. You can see it there. So I left this side to the bottom, so where the heater goes, and this to the top. So yeah, nothing too fancy. I just cut it on my CNC router. Like I said, this is 10 millimeters. This is a big chunk of aluminum. This thing weighs, and it was not that expensive, I believe. It cost me like, I don't know, I think it was under 30 euros. The plate to machine took me like, I don't know, 20 minutes to machine. To, well, I did it pretty. It's milled on all the sides with corner round, because I could just order the plate to the size and just do the drilling. That would take me like, I don't know, 10 minutes to mark it and drill it and thread it. I still need to make 2 threads there, I forgot. And countersunk it, counterbore it, not countersunk it, counterbore it, and whatever. So I decided just to machine all the sides. Just a plate, nothing too fancy. Like a friend of mine says, if I can make it, I won't buy it. So I have the different thickness of the silicone pads for just a piece missing here for another. I don't even remember what I needed this for. But some silicone pads to make the wipers. Nothing too fancy here. What more? This is the heater. Well, I don't even remember where I bought this. This is 600 watt heater. Well, I bought it from AliExpress, but I'm not sure. I think it was from Blue Rolls, I believe. It's a decent, as you can see, not much many gap around it. I'm not sure about the heaters in itself, inside the silicone pad. Let me see if I can watch it with a flashlight. Well, I guess I don't. Well, we'll watch it with a thermal camera when it's on. Since I have the thermal camera. What more? This is what? The build plate? I'm not sure if this is the... Oh, okay, this is not for this project. This is for my 2.4 because it was my first machine, and let's say don't use a 3D spray adherent like the 3D LEC or whatever you call it, this thingy. I think I have one here. What is my... Oh, what is my spray? Should be here somewhere. Oh, it's here. Yeah, 3D lock thingy. This thingy. Piece of advice: don't use this. Well, use this if you need, but make sure you wash your spring steel plate very well before you put it on the magnet side, and try to remove it when hot. I'm just saying, try to avoid that. Don't ask me how I know. This thing turned up my magnet on my 2.4 badly because I'm stubborn and I tried to pull it out when hot, and it wasn't good or pretty. So this goes to the other side. It shouldn't be a problem if you let it cool down, but as I'm stubborn and dumb, I didn't. So yeah, so this should be the steel plate. So yeah, this is a steel plate for this machine. It's an energetic, I believe. I think it's energetic. Yeah, PEA, PEI, whatever. I never tried this white stuff before. It's supposed to be the shit. I don't know. I never tried it. And I have one where? I don't know. I don't even where. Oh, it's the one for the... I have a bunch for my V0. But since I have to manually tune the Z height, the Z offset for the plates, I'm just using the stock one. I have like I bought I think 3 since they are so cheap. For the V0, and I never tried it. Supposed to be good, I don't know. Never tried it. They are not cheap. The ones for the V0 are cheap because they are small. That thing it's like this. So yeah, this is the stuff I'm gonna use. So I don't know if I'm gonna finish the stream or I'm gonna start disassembling it. Maybe I could start just a little bit, like half an hour. It's 10:30 here. It's been what, 1 hour? Something like that, right? Yeah, 1 hour and 15, 1 hour and 5. So yeah, maybe I'll start disassembling. Thinking of the panels, I'll need to cut down the panels, or maybe I'll just get new panels, I don't know. These ones are very, very bad. I need to clear the glue from the from the foam tape. And what? What more? Let me see one thing. I have orange? No, I don't. Okay. Was checking if I have. I bought a bunch of these thingies to cover the frame slots. These are just cheap but useful. I have a bunch of these. I bought like every colors they had, like blue, green, red, black, yellow. That's all. But no orange. They had no orange. So I'm gonna take this out and this to the other side. Well, I could prepare. Yeah, I could prepare the bed already. What do you guys say? Does it feel like it? Glue the magnet and stuff. We could do that. We could do that. Let me see. Why not? Why not? Well, I don't feel like it today. I'm too tired to be too careful because of the bubbles, the air bubbles and whatever. So, yeah, out it goes. Out it goes. So I'm gonna take all this stuff. Oh, I still need to print the missing pieces. Not too much. It's the back PTFE, where the back piece where the PTFE enters. I need to print the spool holders. What more? And the PTFE holders for the spools. I think that's it. I believe that's all. I'm not sure. I think so. Let me take these out. What more? Everything else. Voron motors, this thing is so fun. I'm gonna have so much fun. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I need to ask Lab 4450 if they're gonna have the Milo kit, because I'm tempted to build one of those machines, but I don't know yet if I will, because I already have a CNC router, a VMC, a vertical machining center that I built myself. My router, I also built it myself, design it and build it myself. Same as my VMC. Now I'm trying to buy a CNC lathe, but that's an all new thing. That's a whole other level machine, what I want, and it's expensive, very expensive, more expensive than many new cars. Okay, so let's go. So when I build this guy, I'm so tired, my arms, this thing is so freaking heavy. Ah, there we go. So gladly, when I build this guy, I decided to use these quick latches, or whatever you call it. These things are nice. They are a pain to set at first, because you need to get your height right. So trust me when I say, if you guys wanna do this thing, where is my, it's here. If you guys are gonna do these latches, these quick detachment latches, you guys don't do like me. You guys should print a bunch of them, but different sizes, like half a millimeter to, like, if you measure, let's say you're using 3 millimeter panels and 3 millimeter foam, so it should be 6 millimeters. So I advise you to print 5 5.5, 6, 6.5, 7 millimeters. The model is parametric, so you can easily change the height according to your panels. And then test them and see which one fits better. Don't do like I did. Like, yeah, this seems good, this should be fine, let's go with it. I print a bunch of them, and guess what? A bunch of them went to the garbage. Yeah, that's right. Because I'm dumb and stupid and stubborn. And yeah, that's why. And when you actually have design mistake, well, not mistake, a detail that's missing, they should have the length of the screw taken in consideration, because I'm using the ones I'm using I believe 12 millimeter screws are too short and 16 are too long, so I need 14. 14 it's not a standard size, so you can get them in 14, but it's not standard. So, and I actually didn't realize until not too long ago that some of my watches, the screw it's not doing anything, because the screw it's the bottom of the beam, and like this one, I'm pretty sure there's more, but well, fuck it. Well, this one, it's one of them. Well, it shouldn't. I think it wasn't just grabbing the hammerhead nut. Jesus, this thing is dirty. Good machines, the Tridexes, the Tridents. I really like them. Don't tell Steve, please. But I like my, honestly, I like my V2.4 more. But this one, it's much easier to build. So if you guys want a good printer, easy to build, well, not easy, but easier to build, the Trident, it's the go-to, but and it's a bit cheaper as well, since it has no Z-rails, no Z-rails, one less Z-rail, but one less motor, one less axis, but since you have the motors with lead screws, which are a bit more expensive, I don't know actually the price difference. Well, but you have the gears on the Z gears on the 2.4, and not on this one, the flying gantry. Well, this one it's definitely easier to build. Some people say it's not, but yeah, it is. Trust me, it is. And I built both of them. And I built a V0 as well, and the V0 it's awesome machine. It's not easy. It's too tiny. You need small fingers to mess with it. Yeah, I need to clean all this shit. Let me put it here for now. Let me take off the doors. I like to have this quick detachment. Quick detachment panels, because if I'm printing PLA, it's really helpful for the airflow. So now the top one it's not that useful for the PLA. I don't, because dust comes in and whatever, so I never take off the top panel. But it's nice because one thing, well, Steve, if you are listening, if you guys do a revision on the Trident, please give it a little more height on the from the top of the gantry, like, I don't know, 4 or 5, even 5 centimeters more. It's not that big of a thing on the smaller builds, like the 250 maybe, but even on the 300 it's already short. But maybe on the 250 it's cool. But yeah, make it, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 centimeters higher here. So we have more space on the top of the head, and the PTFE tube also has more space. Because it's always rubbing on the roof. It will still, but it will be better. So I don't see the point of, like, I don't know, 20 centimeters more of frame. Doesn't really matter cost-wise. It will make the printer bigger, but whatever. It's 5 or 3, even 3 centimeters more, but I would do 5. I would do 5 on top of it. Even if you stack 2 on top of each other, whatever, what's the problem? Doesn't matter. That's what I say. What do I know though? So yeah, let me remove these big ass handles. Where is my guy? That's just my opinion though. What I was grabbing there. Some empty filament boxes for this shit. So I can, let me just put a little piece of tape there. Jesus, these tape sticks doesn't mess around. Okay, so there's no walls now. Okay, so this is, yeah, these are rolling. Down. What the fuck is going on here? Let me put the latches. And the box. Using the Xboxes from Steve. They are awesome, by the way. So, what's next? Let's take the. Was taking the doors out. Let's take the doors. Take the doors. What's going on here? Okay, let me take this side panel out first. I don't even know what happened here. Looks like... Oh, I forgot these ones. Look at this. I don't know if this was from the heat or whatever. Even this one broke and passed to the side. Weird stuff. This machine doesn't even get too hot compared to my 2.4. I don't know. Some weird stuff. So everything going right? We have sound, we have everything. No shot. Oh, what the fuck? I have a button head here. Why do I have a button head here? No idea. Probably because I didn't add any more regular socket heads, I believe. I don't know. It's the only explanation. Okay. Didn't I remove this one? Need to grab a pliers. A plier. I think I had one in here earlier. Well, earlier, not now. No, this won't work. This will. This will. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Out. Out. Okay, let's see what's going on with the door now. Oh, the doors are very tight. So maybe I'll leave them. I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, they need to get out. Get out. Need to get out. They are coming. I have a better piece of equipment for this job. Where is it? It's here. It's here. Let me see if I don't scratch. Actually, this doesn't work as I would like to. There we go. Well, this thing is tight. These doors wouldn't go anywhere. Yeah, I need to remove the screws. I wasn't... Okay. Let's do it like this. Now, it's not easy. These hinges are I don't remember. I'm sorry. I don't remember these being that hard to fit, but looks like they were. Come on. Either that or the frame shrinks. I don't know. Something happened. Something happened. So, what do we need more? Okay, remove this side now. Let's remove this side. You guys finally can see what I'm doing. These latches are really smart. Need to get larger tape. Need to check Amazon. See if they have larger tape. Okay, remove the latches now. Let me try to change the angle. See if you guys can see something other than my back. Okay, this one is also a buttonhead. Change the driver. Okay. So we still need those three. So like that. Okay, these two. Just thinking, would be nice, but no. I don't feel like printing a bunch of a bunch of stuff in green now. I guess it would be nice to put the accent pieces of one side in green and the others in, let's say, for instance, nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Nah, never mind. Nah, I'm not willing to do that. Would be nice, but put like everything that's accent on the orange side in orange and everything that's accent on the green side in green. But nah, I'm not feeling like that. Nah. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna keep it in orange and just a green head, and I'll put the green spool holder and the green PTFE holder to match the head. So when I'm changing the filament, I know immediately which one goes to the green and which one goes to the orange. Yeah, I'm not gonna reprint all this stuff. Nah, makes no sense. It would be cool if it was a fresh build. Yeah, I would do that, but not on this one. Sorry guys, but no, that ain't gonna happen. Where did the step? So tired. I'm so tired, and I need to change, but I'll change it tomorrow before the stream. So I have my yellow trident there, the B trident or the Trident B, and I decided to put magnet panel clips on it. They work really well, but again, as I did with the latches, I didn't test the clips. So the guy that made that thing, I think he has the STLs for 4mm total. So I guess that's a 3mm panel with a 1mm foam. That's what I believe that's what the actual build guide recommends on top. And 3 panel and it has 6mm clips. So I guess that's 3mm panels with 3mm foam, and he has 7. So supposedly, I believe for 4mm panels and 3mm foam. That's what I believe. So I have 3mm panels and 3mm foams, foam tape. Of course, I did 6mm clips, all of them, corners, mid clips, whatever. Guess what? They are short, so my clips actually stand 1mm away from the frame. that would be fine if the magnets I used were any good. Turns out I bought from Amazon some shitty N52 magnets, but they are, I think they are more N26 than 52. I must be honest, the price was too good to be true, but it said N52 and it's Amazon, you can return them. So yeah, I ordered them and guess what? They were like N26, not even N35s. I'm pretty sure those thingies weren't even N35s. So yeah, I ordered the right magnets at the right price. Like I bought, I believe, 100 for $8, 8 euros the first time, the first N52s, and I saw other sellers, one seller from Germany, I believe, that sold them. Like 100 costed like 26, 28 euros, I believe, around 30. And yeah, that was a big difference. And these things take a boatload of magnets. It's like 4 on each corner, so 16 plus 8, 24. No, so it's 4 on each corner. Yeah, 4, 2 on each middle, so 16, 8, 24, plus the holders, so that's 48 per panel. So for one printer, if you do the 3 panels, the back panel, it doesn't matter, it's no point in making the back panel. You can argue on the top panel, I believe, especially on the Trident, that the top panel, it's good to be easy removable for maintenance, even for filament changes and whatever. But I believe it's a good idea. So, but we can argue with that. So you need 48 for if you do only the sides, and well, 150 round numbers, 144 I believe, if you only do the top as well. So that's pretty much 45 bucks in magnets alone, so it's quite expensive. But yeah, so I did but I believe you can get away with N42s, I believe, between the 35s, and even with the 35s you can do, if you use the right size of the clips, you can use them. I had only problems with when doing, I print very fast, and when printing, when the head is doing all the machine vibrates, and sometimes the panel falls, and that's the only problem I had with it, because otherwise, if I don't do those really fast prints, I don't have any problems. But now I got the right magnets, and I reprinted all the corners and all the clips, let's say it that way, all the clips. Why this thing doesn't come up? Because I fucking fuck the threads. I think this screw is too small. No, probably messed up the threads. Doesn't matter. They don't even need to thread on the downside. Just need to I'm getting sleepy. Okay, so let's remove these guys. And I think I'm gonna wrap things up for today. It's been a long day to me. I've been leveling my lathe today. I don't know if you guys ever had the pleasure of doing that. It's a piece of work. Okay. This one came here. My knees are starting to say, Bruno, get into the fucking bed. It's time. At least lay around. At least lay down or sit, because I'm tired. That's what my knees are saying right now. Anyway, as I was saying, I don't know if any of you ever have to level a lathe, and it's no joke. It's fun stuff to do. Fun stuff. Because I'm self-taught about, I bought my lathe, I don't know, in 2013, I believe, 2012 maybe. No, not 2012, I think. It was either 2012 or 2013, I don't know. I think it was 2012. And I never messed with a lathe before, and it's a big lathe. It's a 1 meter lathe. It's not a very good lathe. It's good enough for me. It weighs like, I don't know, 650 kilos. That's about, I don't know, round numbers, 1400 pounds, something like that. And I never messed with it, so I level a lathe. Who knows? Who knew that a lathe needed to be leveled? Especially a guy that never had actually seen a lathe before in his life, and that was me. So yeah, the thing came on a wood pallet. I think you call it a pallet. Well, it came on a wood box, and it had some wood beams on the floor, and it's been his whole life sitting on that wood thingies, and that's not good for the lathe. I mean, if you guys are watching and you are professionals with lathe, well, you may assume that the lathe is that big machine that doesn't move, it doesn't matter, but that thing, it's like a piece of plastic. You put it on the floor, if the floor is all bent, or crumpled or whatever, the lathe will be crumpled as well, and won't cut precise. Well, we won't cut precise, because if imagine the guides are bent one way or another, doesn't matter. They are bent that way. If you have the headstock rotating like that, so if you are cutting this, If it's bent that way, as long as you go there, I'm sorry, you guys aren't seeing. If it's bent like that, as long as you go cutting like this, supposedly straight, you're following the rails are bent like that, so that means the tool will be digging as well. So you cut the taper, and of course it won't be, supposedly you won't put it on a really bad surface, but if it's not leveled, that's my point, like precisely leveled, it doesn't need to be on level. So you can put the machine like that instead of like leveled like that, and like that if instead of being like that. Doesn't matter. You can be out of level. You just need to be consistently out of level. That's what I mean. So if your headstock, that's the shuck side, it's like this, you cannot have the tailstock or the end of the rails like that. So you are twisted because one is like this, the other is like that. It's okay if it's both like that. So like I said, it doesn't need to be on level. It doesn't need to be, how do I say it? It doesn't need to be like the bubble doesn't need to be on center. It just needs to be equal on side and the other. So you don't have the bad ways like this. It's funny. It's really interesting. It makes perfect sense. But if you don't know it and you don't think about it, you are cutting tapers by accident. And as I work I make really small parts, it doesn't really affect my work, because the longer the piece you're cutting, the better you'll see the effect. So anyway, at first I didn't knew that, so it spent like, I don't know, 2 years maybe without leveling the thing. And like I said, the thing was sitting on wood. I had a concrete piece made for the lathe, and I'm so stupid and dumb. Then when the guy came in with the lathe, the guy that made the delivery from the store, well, he said to me, well, you can move it out of the wood thing, but since you are a tall guy and the lid it's not that high, many times we leave the wood under it. And I was like, I was a new guy, I never seen the lathe before. Well, I seen it when I went to the store to buy it, and I seen like a couple times that my grandfather needed a piece from a lathe guy and went there. I seen it on TV, in the computer, but I never seen it live. So the guy said that, hey, we used to leave it on top of the wood frame. So if you want, since you are a tall guy, it's better. The lathe will be higher, and you'll have a better contact with the thing. Yeah, and I was like, yeah, that seems like a good idea. Until I seen someone on YouTube doing something. I think it was Blondieax. I believe it was Blondieax. Not sure. Maybe I had done that before. I'm not sure. And I saw, well, today I'm gonna level the lathe, and I was like, okay, that's interesting. Why do you need it level? I was thinking. And then the guy started explaining all of this I've been talking about, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. That makes very, very much sense. So I decided to try to make a cut test piece. So what we do is we grab a big thick piece of steel, like long enough, depending how thick it is. Like usually I'm using like 55 millimeters with 60 centimeters long. It's hard enough to, or strong enough to not bend with its own weight when cutting unsupported. So I shuck it, and it's 60 centimeters long. That's more than half my lathe, since my lathe is 1 meter long. I shuck it, and I cut a piece on the far end and the close to the shuck. That's what we call I don't know what we call it honestly, an alignment bar maybe, I don't know, doesn't matter. So, and I noticed that like with the first time I did it, it wasn't such a big piece, so it was like 35 centimeters long, so a third of my lathe, and I was cutting like a tenth of a millimeter. Yeah, I was off a tenth, so the far end was thinner, 1/10 of a millimeter, comparing with the shuck. So that meant the lathe was like that. So as more as I was far from the chuck, the more the tool got in the material. So it was like that. As I was going there, it was going to the front because it was leaning like that. Now you can argue, yeah, but that can happen if the head it's not in a straight line, if it's like pointing up or pointing down or pointing sideways. That's true. But on my point, I made some tests and I figured out I used the ground piece of material, grounded, like a really hard and precision grounded piece of material on the shuck, and I used an indicator on top, on the front, and I concluded that the problem was actually the bed, not the head pointing to a side. Anyway, so I shimmed it, but like I said, it was sitting on wood, and wood shrinks and expands and whatever according to the temperature, according to the moisture in the air. And it was even that cheap wood from the box, not even hardwood or whatever. Anyway, wood under a lathe, bad idea. So I decided finally, after 10 years, to remove the wood under it, because I need to machine some big parts. I'm making a new project now, and I'm gonna need to machine some straight big part, long parts, not big parts, long parts. And I need that thing cutting straight. So I decided to, okay, it's time to clean that shit up and move the wood out and put some adjustable feet, bolt them to the ground, push. And I found out that way I wasn't supposed to bolt, not supposed, it wasn't my idea to bolt it to the ground. But I ended up needing to, because when I was leveling it, it was funny, because I was, okay, this thing is heavy enough to self-sit with its own weight. Well, it's not. I guess the lathe it's better than I thought, or not as heavy as I would like it to be. You can see it both ways. So anyway, I ended up needing to bolt it to the ground, because when I was adjusting the feet to level it, I was leveling on one end, and I need to move the level to the other side in order to check the level on the other side, because we have to level. I have 4 feet on my, well, actually I have 8, but only 4. I'm only using 4. I have 4 feet on the lathe, and when I adjusting one side, then I move the level to the other end of the guideways, and I need to level the other 2 feet in order to equalize the level. And every time I messed in one side, it would mess the other side. So it means that the lathe was not bending, like not twisting as I would like it to, with its own weight. So if I lift it there, it would lift here as well. So I ended up needing to bolt the feet to the ground, the adjustable feet, and I bolt the feet to the ground. I need to solder, to weld a little piece of bar with a hole in order to put an anchor to the floor. So I was able to, that way I was able to screw the feet to the ground, and that way, without thread feet, I was able to push or pull the corners of the lathe in order to twist it, or untwist it, because it was twisted. So yeah, it was a fun day. I never done that thing before, and yeah, it was fun. And I'm here talking and not doing anything, talking about lathes, when people come here to watch about 3D printers. Anyway, I'm gonna call it for today. Oh, I'm gonna remove this thing. It's the last one, so makes no sense leaving it here. Well, I would like it very much. It doesn't seem to want to cooperate with me. So let's see, I have something here that would help. Let me try. Just to move it a little. That was just enough. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. Okay. So yeah. Tomorrow I don't know, maybe, I don't know how gonna be my day tomorrow, since I want to see if I get my lathe working tomorrow, depending. I'm waiting for the oil, because I needed to change the oil as well, and I didn't have any oil, so I had to order it, and supposedly it's gonna come by tomorrow, hopefully in the morning, so I can get that machine working again, because I'm getting late on work because I need that machine. It's not working. Anyway, yeah, I'm also waiting for a flexible screen arm that I need to mount another monitor that arrived today, because I broke one of the last streams. I broke my monitor where I keep an eye on chat, so I need to make that work as well tomorrow. It should have come today, with the monitor, but the guys from the DPT, the guys from DPT decided, no, we don't know your address, we are not contacting you, we're just saying the address is incomplete and will not deliver your stuff as they usually do. That's what I hate. That's why I hate all the shipping companies, because they are a bunch of incompetents. So yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for making me company. I hope you guys will like the build. I know today was a short stream, but we have to start somewhere. And tomorrow we'll get this thing all apart. I'll also check the dimensions of the beams. I don't think it will be a problem because they are all the same amount bigger, so shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be a problem. They are all 44 to 47 cents of a millimeter larger or longer, so it shouldn't be a problem because they are all on the same alignment. So yeah, I don't think I need to trim them. I need to thread them. I do need to do that actually. Maybe I'll do it on stream, or maybe I'll do it off stream and leave just one to do on stream. That sounds like a good idea. Let me check. Sorry, I'm so tired. Let me check. This thing can be threaded directly or what? What's this? 5 or? Yeah, this is 5. Let me check. Oh, that's cool. Okay, this is 425. That's the perfect hole size for the. Let me check those ones. I just want to see if yeah, 4.2. That's perfect. Okay, so this is the perfect hole size for an M5 thread. Okay, so yeah, this time is for good. Thank you for watching. I hope you like it. Thank you again to Lab 4450 to help me with this. So, okay, battery just died on my light. So how much time does it? 2 hours maybe. Okay, that's not too low. That's not too high. But I have the transformer, so I can use it without the batteries. So how is my micros? Yeah, they are good. They are very good. That's fine. Okay, so tomorrow at about the same time I should be able to stream again. I'm gonna set the stream for 21:15 or 21 even maybe, and I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching and take care. Good night.